Hello, Internet. Hello, you watching on YouTube. And hello, Twitch as well. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you all very much for being here. Of course, this is round 8 of the Players' Cup 4. I am 4-3 at the moment. Yes, I'm 4-3 at the moment. And I'm hoping just to go positive. Really. So, I'm playing the games out. I know that at 4-3, I can't really top cut. I'm not going to be like the highest seeded 6-3 or whatever. I'm just playing them out because I'm here. This is my first competitive tournament for a very long time. I want to finish it out, and I want to finish positive. I want to try and give myself some confidence back because I've really not been playing competitive Pokemon for a very long time. This was a comeback tournament anyway. But my opponent here, the Glastria and Clefairy combination does worry me, but I'm leading Dragapult and Colossal for the second time in this tournament. I'm going with Colossal. I am going with Colossal because I feel like the only way he can stop me setting up Colossal is this is an offensive. I think this is a Life Orb Regieleki, and he has got Helping Hand on the Clefairy as well. And I think normally against teams like this, a team like this might want to lead with Clefairy and Regieleki. A Helping Hand, Max Lightning, one-shots a normal, undynamaxed Dragapult. This is Assault Vested Dragapult, so that's not going to happen. For the first time in this tournament, first time probably ever, I'm actually leading with Raichu in the back here because he knows, open team sheet, he knows I am Assault Vested on Dragapult, and even if I'm, however way, EV to take a Sucker Punch, he knows that Regieleki is faster than Dragapult, so just to double into the Dragapult completely denies my Colossal setup here. So I expect him to Sucker Punch and go for an Electric Attack into my Dragapult because that would just completely shut down my setup. What he probably was not expecting was that I would bring Raichu in the back. Now, I don't often bring Raichu in the back, so I understand why my opponent, might have thought that. But I bring in the Regieleki, I bring in the Raichu, and I guess, this is funny, isn't it? Because, a few games back against the other Colossal team, at that point I learnt, actually, I don't have to activate the weakness policy on my Colossal. It can still be a threat by itself, can't it? Maybe I can come in later on and get a Surf off. Maybe I can Aqua Jet later on. I don't have to activate the weakness policy turn 1. I'm learning. He Sucker Punches the Dragapult, it's gone. He Max Lightnings the Dragapult, it's gone. No damage from my opponent this turn. And I get my Volcalith off. I break the Sash on the Urshifu. And I get a good half damage into this Regieleki as well. That turn 1 could not have gone any better. Now Urshifu has got a pretty terrible special defense. And my Raichu is at +1 special attack now as well, so I think even the Thunderbolt can knock the Urshifu out. A close combat, yeah, okay, like, if my opponent called that, if he went for the close combat from the Urshifu into the Colossal, I would have survived that because I'm Gigantamaxing. But he has got Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam close combat isn't going to knock the Colossal out, even if he calls that. Even if he calls that and doubles into the Raichu with the close combat, which would have been a wild call because that was a Dragapult there. I'm still getting the damage off with the Colossal as well. But my opponent forfeits the game there. They just, yeah, okay. That was a very bad turn 1 for them and a very good turn 1 for me. So I'm thinking, all right, let's not get carried away with this because, like I was saying, a few rounds back, that, when you win a game, it's easy to, your brain sort of naturally gets a little bit complacent, doesn't it? You kind of think, okay, I'm one win up, just one more win and I've won the set. But I always try and slap my brain down when I get thoughts like that. I think I've always been like that, really. I always try and keep a cool head. I always think, you know, it's very easy to lose 2 games in Pokemon, so, you know, you got to keep a cool head. You got to think, how can the opponent adapt to that? I was worried about Clefairy Glastria, wasn't I? That was the lead that I was worried about. But leading for only the second time in the tournament, I actually led with the Dragapult Colossal there, didn't I? Which I felt with Raichu in the back covered everything on his team, and it kind of did there because he could shut down my Colossal setup. But I had the Raichu. If he did lead with Clefairy and Glastria, what would I have done? Because, yeah, I could Surf, activate my weakness policy, Heat Wave, or Volcalith. If I Volcalith, well, I think either way, I'm losing my Colossal turn 1 there, aren't I? Because he's got redirection, because he'll have Max Quake on the Glastria. I will be losing it turn 1, so I think because of that, I would actually not Gigantamax my Colossal. I'd just go for the Heat Wave, get decent damage into the Glastria, get good damage into Clefairy, and then bring in something in the back. It would be Raichu in the back, maybe, and maybe a Azumarill in the back as well. The Glastria would still be a problem. I don't think it was weakness policy on the Glastria. I think it was actually Lumberry on the Glastria for this one, although I'm not 100% sure. But still, I feel like Dragapult Colossal with Raichu in the back was very solid against him there. And you can see here that we're taking a bit of time here. We're waiting for the opponent to, you know, to come into game 2. I mean, game 1 was a bit of a, you know, it's funny how, like, game 1 of round 1, I forfeit after turn 1, and now in round 8, game 1, my opponent forfeits after game 1 as well. It's just a funny wild team like that. But actually, my opponent was saying at this point that they just forfeit. You know, they just couldn't be bothered. They just didn't want to play. And that turn 1 was clearly so powerful that they dropped from the tournament. You know, that was it for them, which is fair enough. And there I am cancelling they're right on cue. There I am cancelling the battle there. So there you go. That's round 8. Very, very quick. And that's the video starting all over again. Yeah, okay, so there you go. How about that? That is the quickest round you'll ever see in a competitive tournament. Winning the set with one turn. So pretty satisfying. I am now at 5-3 in this tournament. I'm now at 5-3 in this tournament. And I'm happy because I'm definitely going positive. 6-3 would be good though, wouldn't it? 6-3 would be very good. 6-3 is actually respectable. 6-3 would make me think, actually, with this team that I built a week ago, I can still do something with this game. You know, I can still bring that competitive mindset out if I have to. So I don't know how long this video will be on YouTube. Probably pretty short. If anyone's watching it on YouTube, they'll think, well, 10 minutes long, whatever this video length is. Is a whole set, really? Yes, really. So thank you very much for watching, if you are watching on YouTube. But join us for the last set next time.